And these things that were stolen were lots and lots of porny pictures of people like Jennifer Lawrence and Kate Upton. And Justin Verlander, the guy that plays for the Giants, that she was getting horizontal with on a regular basis. Her boyfriend not only had tons of pictures of them doing naked stuff together on his phone and her just being naked, and naked selfies she very generously sent him, but there was also tons and tons and tons and tons of pictures of his side action on the phone that, I can't imagine that relationship is going to stand the test of time and celebrity exposure via the iCloud hack. So, yeah, what else?
Oh, this is fantastic news here. The Biebs, Justin Bieber, was arrested after he got into a fight after he crashed his ATV into a minivan in Canada.
Yeah, I saw that. Cops, to be fair, haven't said who's at fault. That's for the crash and the fight, that is. I mean, for Bieber in general, the fault clearly lies with Satan. Yeah. Go on.
It turns out that Maria Shriver was having an affair with Arnold Schwarzenegger's campaign manager years before Arnold impregnated their maid.
Oh, so he was kind of justified to be a master of pork sortery.
If you do it, I do it too.
Well, he also kind of took the high road when it came out that he had been diddling the maid. He didn't say, can you do a
There's many people better than me, but that's all I got.
Can you say, as Schwarzenegger, he did not bring up the fact that she had sort of notably cheated on him years before with his campaign manager?
But you cheated on me, so I get to cheat on you. Get in my tank. I run you over.
Just sounds like Vladimir Putin when you do that. It like totally sounds like you're about to go after moose and squirrel. Yeah, but I mean, like, Schwarzenegger took the high road in that situation when it came out that he'd been diddling the maid, and everyone went, oh, poor Maria Shriver. He did not go public and say, like, well, I had this really trusted business associate, my campaign manager, who I worked very closely with for years. He became a friend, some might say like a brother, and she was porking him, that whore of Babylon. He didn't, raise that. He didn't play that card. So I have new respect for Schwarzenegger in that he respected her privacy. I don't know. Maybe he would have been more embarrassed. If your relationship is having problems to the point where you're both running around on each other, maybe you don't necessarily care about that sort of thing. But if people hear about you diddling the maid, they're like, oh, he's potent. He really is truly a master of the pork sword. But if they hear about your wife running around on you, that might be a little bit more embarrassing. So either he took the high road or he was too embarrassed to talk about. But either way, turns out Maria Shriver having an affair with Arnold Schwarzenegger's campaign manager for years. Someone from the Kennedy family unfaithful to their spouse? Absolutely preposterous. Hey, do you know my joke about why they got married in the first place?
No.
Why there was the arranged marriage of Maria Shriver and Arnold Schwarzenegger? They wanted to breed bulletproof Kennedys. Anyways, go on.
This week's People magazine features the first photos of Brad and Angelina's wedding.
Yeah. This would have at one point been kind of a big deal. People magazine featuring the first photos of Brad and Angelina's wedding. But I think the collective unconscious of America was like, who gives a rat's ass? And then went back to downloading naked pictures of Jennifer Lawrence. There could not be less significant pictures by comparison than Brad and Angelina's wedding photos. It's just, there's either that or there's Jennifer Lawrence's hoo-ha. By the way, anybody else spot the extreme amounts of irony that we can, at will, on demand, call up naked private pictures of Jennifer Lawrence and Kate Upton? A lot of these pictures, a lot of the celebrities that had had this stuff stolen from them, they went, it's kind of sick, it's kind of depraved, because these photos were deleted from my phone. The links that you had to go to get these, I think a lot of them were stupid enough to believe they were deleted. I noticed it when I got my new phone. It's got a Dropbox account, And like I noticed when I started taking pictures that it was automatically uploading everything to Dropbox. And I was like, yeah, cool, whatever. You know, it's not like I have anything like really sensitive on there, you know, like pictures of my sister's wedding and stuff like that. No, whatever. Not a big deal. They're all on Facebook anyway, but this way they take up less space on my phone. But I did notice that it conveniently started uploading stuff for me without me asking to do it, which is fine and good, but I might not have noticed that, and I could see how like these celebrities would delete the pictures from their phone, not realize they've been uploaded to some sort of cloud system automatically, then get hacked and be like, I thought we deleted these pictures, honey, what the hell? And then realize what was going on. But do you realize that we as a nation can at will pull up naked private pictures that people thought had been deleted of famous celebrities without even thinking about it? Yet Lois Lerner still can't find her emails. Yeah. The bitter irony that is the IRS is not lost on yours truly. What else?
Well, sad news today. The lead singer of the 80s rock band Survivor has passed away.
Lead singer of Survivor is dead and gone. Irony. Do we have anything else?
Well, a woman in Mexico has become the oldest person in history at 127.
Yeah. When she was asked about what she liked best about being 127, she replied, nothing. Please smother me with a pillow.
Sometimes it's just so hard to be a good person, to lift yourself up and try to be that better version of all the potential people that you got living in your mind. It takes more than happy chance and circumstance. You gotta decide that you're gonna keep your head up and treat people how you want to be treated. Hold doors and be polite, try not to be conceited, but sometimes, kind of sort of all the time for some of us.
Go ahead, favorite the show and enjoy AD on the go. iHeartRadio presents AD.
Thank you for joining in the conversation on Twitter at ADSXE. Jeff says, at work and refusing to do anything, the show is taking precedence. Onward with the fart jokes. Funkhouser, do your... Oh, what? Yeah, there you go. He also says, onward with the fart jokes and mud people. When it comes to gas things, Brandon says to watch out for old exploding propane tanks on barbecue barbecue pits. He said, check those dates. Scary, frightening. Katie has said that Tumblr and Extreme Talk are taking precedence over grocery shopping. Hear that, Funkhouser? We win over food. It's good stuff. Privileged that you join us every single day. Bradley J. Bull has gone on the record saying, dang it, I need reminders. I forgot to switch over. Here's your reminder. Monday through Thursday, we are live at 11 Central, 9 Pacific. That's when we get here and do our things. On Friday, we tend to run a best of because, you know, who's really doing anything on Fridays? Anywho, Funkhouser. I have long been of the opinion that some of the greatest things that have ever been accomplished by anyone that considers themselves to be a part of mankind, some of the greatest things to ever be accomplished by anyone throughout the history of mankind have been accomplished by people that have entirely too much time on their hands. Funkhouser found something that falls firmly into that category. It's basically that Linkin Park song, the one that made him famous, In the End, in 20 different styles. Have a go at this.
It starts with one thing, I don't know why. It doesn't even matter how hard you try. Keep that in mind, I designed this rhyme to explain in due time. All I
That would be Iron Maiden, right?
No, Guns N' Roses.
Who's this?
Michael Jackson.
Oh, that makes sense.
Korn.
Perfect.
Beatles.
Mm-hmm.
Enya.
Enya.
Offspring.
I think I like the Offspring version better than the original. Doors.
Yeah. Strapping young lad, whoever that is.
Strapping Young Lad, great band.
Tech 9. Boys to Men.
Smooth. Anyways, I posted the whole thing on Twitter. You can check it out yourself after the show is over. But like I said, I don't know exactly what the win is for someone like this to record a 10-second song. His YouTube page is called, he has 21 million views on YouTube. He's probably making some coin off of that somehow. So he's probably doing better than us. Did you see the story about that guy, PewDiePie, Swedish dude? He's like 25 years old. All he does is make YouTube videos of him playing video games. It's got like him in the corner cursing out the games. And it's pretty funny, I have to admit it. But, there is a huge nerd, geeky type of situation that happens on YouTube. So this Swedish guy playing YouTube video games and cursing them out while he's doing that. This guy's got the most watched YouTube. Have you ever heard of PewDiePie?
No, I love the Swedish, though.
Yeah, most watched YouTube channel that there is. And I think he makes something like, after YouTube takes their cut, $4 million a year just by playing video games on YouTube. So, yeah, no, I'm sure there's this dude that does the Linkin Park covers in all the different styles. He's
you
got
and I are working too hard.
We are working too hard for not nearly enough money. I honestly feel like we are 100,000,000% missing the boat. But hey, here we are broadcasting on this newfangled form of media. We're on iHeartRadio. We're on Spreaker. We're direct into people's cell phones. And yeah, we have managed to carry our brand of boobs, fart jokes, and the truth into the digital age. Speaking of the truth, did you see, there's it's all over the place, but Nicole Kidman opening up about her marriage and saying that she's been to hell and back. Have you seen that?
No,
I will not be reading the article, but I will say that the picture on the front of the page, she got a boob job. That much is clear. But, when you worked with chicks in porn, you must have seen lots of sets of fake cans, right?
Oh, yeah.
When there's this line, or not line, there's this big area between the boobs, in the middle, the exposed rib cage, and you can kind of see where the silicone is attached to the rib cage, and there's a weird and unnatural amount of distance between the two fake fun bags.
Yeah, it's like an anti-gravitational pull.
Yeah, it looks like they're being pulled sideways, but they're not. They're actually they've been placed that way. And I have a name for that. When there's that gap between your boobs, I call that the refund gap. When you get a boob job and you have that much of an expansive chest between your two big fake cans, that's the refund gap. And if you have one, you should get a refund. Anyway, she said she's been to hell and back with her 8-year marriage.
She probably didn't keep her
Keith
receipt
Urban.
to that there.
Yeah, all I know is that if Nicole Kidman, it would be short-sighted of me to say money makes problems go away. But if she has truly been to hell and back in her marriage, that journey to hell and back has to have been made a little bit easier in that she did it in her gold-plated, diamond-encrusted Learjet. Lots of people living in trailers, blowing up propane tanks that are in crappy marriages too, and I guarantee you it's harder for them than it is for you. Yep. Not to make light of your situation, but saying you've been to hell and back. The same day we find out another American journalist has been beheaded by ISIS. A little insensitive. What do we do about ISIS? I have some ideas. Tweet me yours at ADSXE at Funk FM.
With puppies in my face, saying Dad gotta join the human race. Time for a yawn and a stretch and a